Well, a touching bit of family history finally comes full circle. Three sisters knew their movie star handsome uncle only through photographs, and he was killed in World War II.
Well, today they met at his gravesite, and KCAL 9's Louisa Hodge shows us the remarkable journey they'll begin tomorrow.
This Jewish cemetery in East Los Angeles holds a part of history that links this historian with these two sisters.
Our mother lived her entire life mourning for her brother.
Searching for answers about their uncle, Murray Zanger, a missing World War II fighter pilot, these women, along with their other sister, came across an article written by Henry Sakida.
The story that Henry wrote was called My 10-Year Search for Zanger.
Through his research, Sakida explains how Zanger was flying a plane like this back in December of 1944 when he accidentally collided with his wingman and had to parachute down into a remote jungle island in Papua New Guinea.
He actually went out into the sea, but unfortunately he was spotted by a Japanese patrol boat and he was captured. And he became a prisoner of war, and about 2 months before the war ended, he was executed.
Sakida searched for years and finally discovered Zanger was buried and reburied 4 times, eventually ending up here at Home of Peace, a cemetery right next to the 710 freeway.
We didn't know that he was 15 miles from where I lived.
Sakida closed the case in 1997.
I used to leave post-it notes on this tombstone here, hoping that some relative would drop by and call me, but they never did.
But 2 years ago, these sisters discovered his article and eventually the gravesite. This is their final visit to their uncle's grave before a trip they plan to make to New Guinea to visit the remains of the plane their uncle flew 68 years ago.
We can walk where he was. We can actually physically stand in the place that he was and document his plane and retrace his steps.
The three sisters will be flying to an area of New Guinea that is so remote that the locals of the area were alerted they were coming so they could be prepared for these out-of-town guests.